Good morning, everyone. March 19th, FMOC day. Sorry for the delay. Looking at a trade here that might be interested in. We've got a 2-minute fair value gap. Looking for a retrace here, the consequent encroachment area of that fair value gap for a continuation higher to take out this buy side. So we've also got a breaker here. So we got a breaker. And we got a 2-minute fair value gap. So we are going to look to enter long right here at the 50% retracement level, targeting the highs. Will we get filled here? Price has tapped into that 2-minute fair value gap. We need a little bit more lower to get filled. Tap of the breaker. Give us just a little bit more here. Little bit more. We are in. So we're going to do a stop below the low here. We've got nice equal highs up here. So, trade plan. We're going to look to sell one. At 900. And we are going to put our second sell we're going to go 2 points below the equal highs, so 36.25. There we go. getting a nice reaction off that breaker, off that retrace exactly to the 62 retracement level here. Would like to see an inverse of this 2-minute fair value gap. If we inverse this, I will probably add one more contract in and scale into the position. Let's see, the low of that candle is 857 and the close was 856.75. So following our rules, it did not close above. So we are not going to enter unless we get a close above, but it looks like price might be leaving without us, which is fine. When we take out this high here at 990 or 900s, 19.9, which my sell should be exactly 19.9. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. I want my sell at 19.9. There we go. It looks like I was grabbing the line instead of the actual order. I got 24 seconds left here on this candle. Looking for this 2-minute to inverse. If we inverse, we'll be looking to add one more contract. We've got an inverse there. Adding one more. We're going to move our stop up here. So right at 9:30, or prior to 9:30, we had this accumulation. We had a Judas swing where we opened, where price came down, and then we shifted up into an expansion. So I'm going to project here off of this manipulation down. 150 aligns almost perfectly with that high that was hit. Then we had a nice retrace back down to this breaker. So I'm going to set another sell at the 250. And then we're just going to let it play out. Not a whole lot of risk here, just 88 ticks. Make sure I have that aligned right. The low is 19.821.75. We want 2 ticks below, which is 19.821.25, which looks good to me. I'd like to see a nice push here out of this now inverted 2-minute fair value gap. That's the reaction we want to see. Some nice movement here. Like to see us come up and sweep them highs there for continuation higher. If we take out this high here, I will be moving my stop slightly above break even. I typically like to wait to see about $250 in profit to move to break even. That way, if price does come back and stops me out after the move, I've only lost $250 worth of drawdown, but the trade is still a win. So even if it's only for a few bucks, it's still a winning trade. The only thing we lost was drawdown, which in these prop firms, a lot of times, not necessarily Topstep, is more important or just as important as the profits. Having a little bit of struggle here at around the 70s to 80s. Need to see some nice continuation up here. Still struggling around the 70s to 80s here. Want to see a nice push through this level for continuation up to 19.9. How are we looking over here on ES and YM? YM is just on the struggle bus today. A lot of consolidation going on up there. Not much of a retracement like we saw on ES and NQ. Still struggling here. That's going to give us the push that we need. I started so late today, I didn't even have a chance to go in and mark out my levels. Too far. 2 a.m. 5 a.m. We got London low. London highs. Then we got midnight or 8 p.m. Midnight. Asia high. Asia low. Come on, give us the push up to 900s that we need. Give it to us. Got about 250 profit on this trade. I take out these highs, I will move stop to break even or slightly above break even. Will we hit the 19.9s? Or will we chop around up here? Did the ES take out the highs? ES has not taken out the highs. YM has not taken out the highs. So like we were talking about the other day, those psychological levels, 19.9 is a big psychological level, round number. The hundreds, the 50s, things like that. A lot of people will use those for targets. That's just something natural that the brain does, you know, $1, $2, $5, $10. Then you also have like quarters, you know, 25 cent, 50 cent, 75 cent, a dollar. People will use round numbers and very common numbers in their heads, unsubconsciously, not even knowing that that's what they're doing. Um, I think we keep seeing a move up here. We had this initial accumulation here, and then after we accumulated, you know, we accumulated back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then we manipulated down to expand up. Then we saw a retracement into discount after that initial expansion up for price to continue higher. So I'm liking the confluence we have here. How long goes the push here? I need to see a nice push over these 19.9s so we don't stall out. There we go. A little bit of a push. Come on. 19.890s. We did take out the high on YM there. ES and NQ lagging behind. Come on. Give us that push. There we go. There we go. 892, 893. Here we go. 895s, 896s, 897. There we go. Target one smashed. Stop is going slightly above. Now we just let it ride. Let's see. We got the high taken on NQ and YM. ES is still lagging behind. It hasn't taken out the highs. We want to see all three take out the highs here. We don't want to see an SMT form. We took out the nines, but now we're struggling to hold on to the nines here. It's a nice entry there, basically no drawdown. We got in at 32.50 right there. The low of this candle. Well, we took on about 10 points worth of drawdown there. Not horrible when trading micros. Actually, so we don't get back more profits, I'm going to move my stop up under this order block. So the low here is 19.870.75, so we need 70.25 right there. So if we fail to go higher, we'll reserve some more of the profits. What's ES doing? ES still on the struggle bus over here. Did not take out the highs. I want to see ES take out those highs. price is just hanging out here at these highs on NQ. Same on YM. Excuse me. We're going to have a little bit of a retracement here, and we're going to see this SMT form and have a sell-off. There we go. ES taking out the highs. That's what we want to see. Everything in sync. Let's get some movement going here. Next target, 19971. Up in the 915s now. Nice push here. Back. A nice push up there. Continuation up into the 25s now. Let's go. Those two contracts, micros, have us up another $300, $310. We are going to move our stop up even more because price has overtook this 19.9 section, that psychological number. So what was resistance before has now turned into support. So we're going to put it under this 1 minute or 2 minute order block. Here is low, 2 ticks, so that's 19,888.50. So we're at 19,888. There we go. Retaining some more of that profit in case price does come back on us. Nice movement here. Up in the 930s now. Just a nice pump out of there. $935s. We have hit the 2 standard deviation here, targeting the 2.5. 2.5 extension, projection, whatever you want to call it. Targeting 19,971.25. I formed a 2 minute fair value gap here that's pretty obvious on that breakout. So we will want to see that hold. Ultimately, we want to see 19.9s hold. Currently up over 300 ticks on this trade. Great entry. Looks like we're holding here. There's 2-minute fair value gap. I did not get my walk on today, so need to do that. Be right back. All right, had to get the right shoes put on. Had to jack this desk up so you can see my beautiful face while I'm walking. This 2-minute fair value gap still seems to be holding. Desk is up. Get the treadmill and wheel it over here. Okay. Turn her on. Slow and steady. Just like my trading recently. No reason to rush. How are we looking on ES and YM? ES, we got a 2-minute that's holding there. YM has a 2-minute that's holding. Gonna let the market play out and see what we get here. Let's get a better view of what's going on in here. Zoom in a little bit. Retrace it at 62 level there. right, we are holding 62 retracement on that last leg. Nice reaction out. I'm targeting the 70s, a 2.5 projection off of that manipulation leg from the accumulation before the 9:30 open. Let's see if the market gives it to us. If we go up and hit my target of 19,971 and a quarter, I will move my stop under this little retracement leg down here in that 2-minute fair value gap. All right, we got our high here. High on ES, high on YM. Let's see which ones get taken out. I want to see them all three take out the high relatively close to each other. We don't want to see no SMT form. And we want to see a push up to 70s, 75, hit our next target. This brand new water smells like vinegar. Hopefully it's not vinegar. I don't want a self-induced clonic. No clearance yet. All three of them went for it. Moving back down. Price back in that 2-minute fair value gap. Big push down there. We need the 19.9s to hold here as support, previous resistance. If we give up the 9s, we will see a sell-off, and I will be stopped out. Nice reaction there. We swept those internal lows on NQ, but did not sweep them on ES or YM. We call that the stop grabber 5000 NQ and its volatility. Common case of give me that, give it here. Thank you for the liquidity, give me that. Will we hold? If we get a closure on this 2-minute candle here with a higher low than the prior candle, I may be looking to add one more contract. And that is not the case. Lower low than the previous candle. 19.9s gave up. If we get stopped here, it's fine. And nice profit, risk-free. There go ES and YM taking that internal low. And looks like that 2-minute inverse there. Get rid of this retracement. But we have an inverse here. And here comes our stop being taken out. And we are stopped out. Flatten all, cancel all. 290 profit times 5. I'll take it. We're going to go ahead, lock ourselves out, and we are done for the day. And lock out all day. Lock me out. Lock out all day. Lock me out. Lock out all day. Lock me out. And last one. Lock out all day. Lock me out. All 5 are locked out. Come back over here to the stats for today. Average win, and we have a 100% win rate. Average win was 96.76. We did a total of 290 profit. And we're at 641 on the week. It's not great. Haven't had any losses yet. Been sticking to 2 or 3 trades per day as planned. And just taking our time. There's no reason to rush. So, thank you guys for checking me out. We'll upload another video tomorrow. Have a good one.